Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Essie Wakago, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Share with a friend. And today I'll be talking about frustrations that people encounter when they move to America. And I'll be touching like 5 points, 5 of them. The very first one will be your education uh, might be nullified once you come here. For example, if you used to be an engineer in Kenya or in Africa or in your motherland, you might find that when you come here, they will have to tell you that you cannot work anymore like an engineer until you get certified here with their schools. And I'll tell you for free that you will have to go back to school square one and get trained by their schools, and that is how you're gonna become an engineer again. That is pretty much of a dream, because think of it, you started working as an engineer like 10 years ago, and now you move here, you're in your 50s, and they come and tell you that the only way they can get you work here as an engineer is by you going back to school again. And you have a family here, and maybe it's requiring you to pay. It is a hard thing. And again, telling someone who is 50 plus to go back to school to train so that they can work for what they have been working as, it's a very, very big frustration. And you find most of the times people just give up on the courses that they had or they trained for, and they just decide to do something else, because going back to school sometimes it might be a hassle, especially if you had never thought of going back to school again. So just think of it, or consider this, that when you want to move into you want to move to America, and you have gone all the way to university, and now they have to nullify your course. Just tell me, if how would it feel, or would you be able to embrace it? So that's a very, very big frustration that people get hit with when they come here. The second point is about salary. Um, if you used to work as an engineer in Kenya, roughly, the least you were getting was maybe 1M. That is like 10,000 to 20,000 American dollars. And when you move here, you won't be getting that much at the beginning, because you will have to work your way up. I'm not gonna lie to you. You will have to maybe go back to school, get trained with another course, maybe the course that might get you some work more easily than being an engineer here, because maybe being an engineer here and you are an immigrant might be quite a hassle, and maybe you're gonna just jump into the course that can get you job easily. So when it comes to salary, you used to get a salary of 20,000, 2 million, or 1 million to 2 million. And now you come here and you don't have you're not certified to work here, and they just get you to work, or you just decide to give up and start working the easily available jobs, which will not be paying you more than 200,000 Kenya shillings. If I can convert 2,000 American dollars per month to 2,000, it's 200 Kenya shillings. So there is a very, very big, huge difference between 2 million and 200,000 Kenya shillings. That's a very big blow, and most people feel like they just dragged themselves very, very behind comparing to what they used to earn and where they were in their lives. It's like telling a person to move from state house all the way to the most deserted villages, maybe in Tulkana, and go start their life there. They feel lost because they feel like all what they have worked for was wasted, was in vain. And even if they decide to go back home, they won't get the same job because already they told people they moved, and they even resigned their jobs, and they cannot make it to get it again. So it's a very big loss. It is a very big negative impact. And before you think of moving, just ask yourself, how much are you gonna make here compared to what you are making there? It's not suitable for everyone. I would tell you this for free. It is not suitable for everyone. It depends how much you make versus how much you're gonna be making here. Point number 3 is managing families. Yeah, it is very difficult here to manage a family. I mean, like, to manage your kids, to manage yourself and your wife all together. And I mean, like, if you have 2 kids and your husband and wife, you both of you need to work because the bills are a lot. And here we have the kids. They have their own schedule. Maybe some are going to school, they are starting schools, and you are here. Your wife has her own schedule, you have your own schedule. It is very difficult, and sometimes you cannot even find someone to come and babysit for you. Of course, to pay them, because you do not there are no free babysitters here. Maybe it's something very easy with people who are born here, because they have families, and maybe they can help them with babysitting and stuff. But for us immigrants, it's very difficult to manage daycare, and it is also very expensive. And most of the time you get to find out that for you to be able to pay a babysitter, you have to go to work and give them almost the whole amount that you made at work. So it doesn't even make sense why you have to go to work. At the same time, you need to go to work because the salary newcomers get is not a lot to be able to foot all the house bills. For one person to be able to foot all the house bills, so you have to work, like husband has to work, wife has to work. So you find out most of the time what people do, they work in shifts. The husband might work during the day and wife at night, and that means husband and wife, their marriage life is kinda separated, or they are not having enough time to build their family. And I do believe it contributes to the many divorces that occur in America, because the schedule is very tight. And most of the time you find that when the husband is coming in, the wife is leaving the house. So you do not even get to sit down and talk the most important matters about family. And this also affects the kids, because sometimes it takes the wife and the husband to raise the kids in the most beneficial way, I would call it. By this I mean there are some matters that needs to be discussed by a husband and wife with the kids together, or there are some things that kids might be doing that needs to be raised at the table when everybody is there, so that you can tell them this is not good, this is not this is right, this is not right. So sometimes I feel like it also affects the children in a very bigger way, and that's a big challenge. And it's also a frustration when a parent gets to learn that they cannot be able even to control their kids because they have to be at work, and it is not a choice, it is something you have to do. There is the number 4 point, that is there is more bills in America than in any other country I've ever been. Of course, I've never been to many. It's just Kenya and America. And for sure, I didn't know there is sewer before I came here. I didn't know there is internet I'm supposed to pay. I didn't know I have to have a medical insurance. I didn't know I have to have car insurance. Of course, I didn't have a car. And I didn't know you could be having a bill both for electric and for gas at the same time, the same house, because if you use gas to heat and electric to cool, you're gonna be having two bills, which are very huge bills, of course. So there's so many things I didn't know until I came here. I didn't know I have to have a house insurance. I just knew if I have a roof, it's that's all I need, nothing else. So there are so many bills here, and it just dawns to you that when you come here, you don't just pay rent and maybe electric and maybe some few expenses like food, but you also get to understand that you have like 10 more bills awaiting you. So all the money that you get to make at the beginning of the life, when you start living here, they go to bills until you get to the level where you are now established. Maybe you have gone back to school and now you are making good money, or you have started your own business, which cannot happen that fast. You have to have some baby steps before you get to the level where you can foot all your bills without no hassles. So it is something that frustrates a person to know that you are going to work only to come and pay your bills and all your money is gone. It's a big frustration, I tell you. The other thing, number 5, is there are more responsibilities here, more than what you could think. In Africa, as a woman, I didn't know I can take care of the house bills. Like it is part of my responsibility. But when you come here, in most cases, most couples, they split the bills, because they are not just bills, they are hefty bills. And so you will find that if one person gets to pay by themselves, it's a lot of money. So sometimes you split the bills. And as a woman, I know not so many women in Africa pays for bills unless they wish. It's their wish. Here it's not a wish, it is a must. You have to pay because we have a lot of bills. Another thing is you get to know, like men, for men, you have to help with house chores. African men don't like it much because it's not the way they were raised. But again, here's the thing. I'm going to work 8 hours, you're going to work 8 hours. We have children, we are working in shifts. And if I'm going to work 8 hours, I might not be able to come and cook when I come at night if I'm working evening, or if I'm working during the night. Sometimes you will find, as a husband, you will have to help with the house chores, which many people will not, at first they will feel like it's something not so good. But at the same time, remember, even the wife didn't used to pay bills back in Africa, but when they come here, they adjust. So in most cases, you pretty much have to adjust to the new environment, which is not easy. And men feel like, African men feel like, if I have to babysit the kids, it feels like a woman's job. If I have to cook, it feels like a woman's job. And the women feel like, if I have to pay the bills, the man is supposed to pay the bills, all the bills, but now he cannot, so I have to step in. And here the man feels like babysitting was supposed to be for women. How can I change the diapers and stuff? So to them, because of how they were raised, of course, they feel like they have been transformed to a lesser of a man, which is not the case. But that is how it feels like they were just transformed into a lesser man, and so they feel like maybe in Africa it was even more better there. So these are some of the few frustrations that you can encounter here before you move, or before you would desire to be in America. It is good that you may weigh the good part and the frustrations, challenges, and you get to see if for real that is the life you would want to have when you move into America. For now, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for those who have subscribed. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that every time that I put a video, you'll be able to watch it. Also, not forgetting to let you know, my next video will be about multiple ways on how to get to America, the different visas that can bring you to America. And this video is because most of the people been asking me, I have this and this, how can I get there, blah blah blah. So I would like to put this into a video and address many people than just answering a single person. And I hope you be blessed, and may God bless you. I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe and share. Thank you so much.